If Extremadura, and by extension the province of Badajoz, is well known, this is largely due to its abundant sense of nature, which allows visitors to walk along solitary tracks and to discover new landscapes. Of the multitude of hiking paths that we could show you in the province of Badajoz, we're going to highlight the most striking, even though there are many more that cover this little-known region of Spain. The Knights Templar route in Jerez takes travellers on a journey immersed in history. Replete with cork and holm oaks, it passes through the majestic mountains of the Sierras del Sur. Santa Lucia Park inside the town walls is our starting point. From here we head towards the area that has made this landscape famous in southern Extremadura, the pastures. Throughout almost the whole route, we will walk along the ancient pathways that take us past natural beauty spots such as La Osenda, woodland and meadows that surround the walker with calmness and tranquility. The brooks, streams and creeks make this trail even more relaxing. This route has, over recent years, become one of the most popular in the province of Badajoz. After some kilometers of peaceful strolling, we head west until reaching the Castano Way. This takes us to the Matamoros Valley. We pass through the forests of the St. Anne Valley until reaching Jerez de los Caballeros, a town spread out over the landscape like a beautiful piece of white silk. After hiking some 25 kilometers, we come to the Alcazaba Square, where the Sangrienta Tower is situated. This is the place where the last Templar knight of the Iberian Peninsula is said to have died. The Celts route begins in Higuera la Real. It attracts thousands of people every year from all over Spain and beyond, each one aiming to reach Castro Celta de Capote, the destination that gives the route its name. We begin the walk at the Chapel of Our Lady of Loreto, at the far west of the town. This church was built by the Templar order in the 13th century. A figure known as La Mamaracha watches over hikers as they head off on the next part of their journey, which is the windmill route. Walkers follow a lane flanked on either side by flour mills. And of course, there are no mills without brooks and streams to break the silence with the gurgling of fresh water. There are still some 10 kilometers to go before we reach our destination. The medium to low difficulty level of this path means that all hikers are able to enjoy a magnificent walk through immense mountain ranges, replete with holm oaks and olive trees. After negotiating our way around several streams, we are led across the Sijo River by way of a picturesque footbridge, which allows us to reach our destination, Castrejón Celta de Capote. On the site of this Celtic settlement, we can immerse ourselves in archaeology, journeying back in time to see sanctuaries, dwellings and walls that were built more than 4,000 years ago. The King Hajian route begins at the Hayona mine, an old iron mine, categorized today as a national monument, full of passageways and magical nooks and crannies just waiting to be discovered. The route is 24 kilometers long, and the track is in good condition, presenting few difficulties for walkers. At the beginning of the walk, we are taken down a gentle slope towards the Chapel of the Virgin of Ara. Walking amidst the mountain ranges of the Campina Sur in Badajoz is to stroll along paths surrounded by rock roses and holm oaks, with impressive views out over the Sierra Morena. From here we begin the descent towards the Roman city of Regina Terdulorum, where we encounter the inviting Roman theatre. This Roman city, a destination for thousands of walkers each year, lies between the roads that join Cordoba and Hispalis with Emerita Augusta. After crossing the town of Casas de Reina, the path ascends towards the Sierra de San Miguel. And following the ancient Leñadores Way, we arrive at La Rena, our destination. A city with an impressive heritage, an ideal place for exploring history. This route, which runs along the Camino Colorado, starts in the striking town of Zafra, a place that owes its splendor to the Suarez de Figueroa family. The Sierra del Castellar mountain is the focal point throughout the 7 kilometers of this route. While the mountain makes this bike ride a little more challenging, superhuman strength is not required for cyclists to be able to enjoy these stunning locations. Although the Camino Colorado is a short track, it passes through some of the most unusual landscapes in the area, abounding with almond trees, olive groves, and medicinal plants like hibiscus and wild rose. Another attractive feature of the Camino Colorado, the old flour mills, dating from the 19th century, many of which are now in ruins. This cycle route has a peaceful atmosphere, reflecting the calmness of its natural surroundings. On leaving enormous flower-filled meadows behind us, we head towards a small bridge over the Zafra Brook. Leading us up to the mountain peak, perhaps the hardest stretch of the path. From this point, awash in broom and lavender, the view of Zafra is spectacular. Having crossed the Sierra del Castellar mountain range, we begin the descent towards the town of Alcanera. It is an extremely steep path, the very essence of the Camino Colorado, and leads us to our destination through stunning natural landscapes and clear skies. The province of Badajoz is for hiking, roaming through reddish earthen landscapes swathed in fields of green velvet, which gently cushion the hiker's tread. It is also for cycling, a paradise of pedaling amidst flower-filled pastures, riding among the poppies and the lilacs. Badajoz is to discover ancient paths. To see the sunset from anywhere in the province is to see nature imbued with a majestic red hue.